Good morning, Starseeds. Isis Maura, Trans Teravan. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascending. As a reminder, these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If the reading does resonate, be sure to hit a like button, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. If the reading does not resonate, be sure to check out your moon and rising signs. Those readings may resonate more with you at this time. Alright, Gemini, you know by now we are doing the Wings of Isis, where we look into what is holding you back from moving forward spiritually at this time, actions that can be taken, your biggest obstacle, and gift and guidance from Spirit, and then we will look into advice from the universe and close it off with messages and guidance from Isis. Okay, Gemini, so let's jump in and let's see what has been going on with you and what has been holding you back. What is the main issue holding back Gemini from moving forward? The main issue moving forward, you have the Knight of Swords, which is Taurus Gemini energy. That's a message of truth moving forward. Actions can be taken. Actions to be taken, you have the King of Pentacles, Taurus Aries energy. That's action in the physical. So this has to do with your job, your home life, your finances. Your biggest obstacle moving forward through these energies is the Five of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. That's the depression card. It's mourning a loss and then moving forward with a new connection. It's like mourning the loss and then like crossing the bridge, getting back to home. Guidance from Spirit moving forward. You have the Four of Wands, which is, it's like perfected work. It's the opening of portals and an opportunity for you to step into your stability, Gemini. Lesson from through these energies. Most likely outcome and lesson moving forward is the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. That speaks of travel. That's the fastest moving card in the deck. That's like it's a catapult forward. It's like finding your way through the chaos and being guided by the sun, the moon, the stars, like positive, negative, yin and yang. It's the riddle. Overall energy, you have the High Priestess, Cancer energy. That's your intuition and emotion. That's secrets revealed to you and knowing the plan moving forward. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, which is, it's like non-communication, it's strife, it's like trying to win a battle, but at what cost? It's like not really hearing the other side. Okay. Gemini. Major arcanas. We have two major arcanas. You have the High Priestess and the Chariot. So this is speaking of your intuition and your emotions and moving forward swiftly with that. And like knowing which way, like where you want to go with your emotions. Okay. So let's look into the overall energy with Cancer, the High Priestess, your intuition, your emotions, secrets revealed. Clarify the High Priestess and the overall energy for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know from the High Priestess? The High Priestess is clarified by the Chariot, the Two of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay, Gemini, this speaks of a decision that needs to be made about a relationship you are in, Gemini. And it's a pivotal decision moving forward. It's a crossroads, deciding which way you're going to go with this connection. Now, the Chariot, again, speaks of travel. So this is actually what you're trying to do, and it's also in your outcome, but it's you needing to make a decision, Gemini, balancing your mind to be able to see it clearly and make a logical decision. It's knowing the plan moving forward and then needing to make a decision on that. Okay. So let's look into the Knight of Swords, which is in the main issue holding you back, which is a message of truth coming forward. Clarify the Knight of Swords and the main issue holding back Gemini from moving forward on their path. What is this message of truth for Gemini moving forward? Okay, Gemini. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, which is in your actions, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Okay, Gemini. This is speaking of a message of truth coming forward and you needing to protect your energy and block this incoming whatever this is, and it's looking like with this there is an offering of emotion moving forward. So there's some kind of offer coming in, and it has to do with your physical, financial, or your job. And it's you needing to decide which way you're moving forward with this. Okay. And then in the actions to be taken, you have that King of Pentacles, which is in the main issue with this message of truth, and you needing to make a decision on an offer coming in. Okay, clarify the King of Pentacles and the actions to be taken for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know from the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Strength card. Okay, Gemini. This has to do with some connection from your past, Gemini, and you looking back on this and needing to have the strength moving forward with this. So this could be some kind of message of truth that has caused some strife and problems, like with this Seven of Wands. That's the feeling of needing to protect yourself and keep yourself guarded about some message of truth coming in and some kind of offer. And it has to do with your finances, your work, or your home life. And it has to do with someone from your past, because in the actions to be taken, it's you needing to make a decision, but actually looking at this and all your options and having the strength to stay calm, cool, and collective, and then being able to make a logical decision. Now, in your biggest obstacle in making this decision, you have the Depression card, that Five of Cups. It's mourning this loss, but then after doing this and cleaning this up, it's turning around and seeing this connection behind you with the lovers, and then going with this new connection, crossing the river of emotion and getting back to home and self, Gemini. Alright. Clarify the Five of Cups and the main obstacle to look out for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know from the Five of Cups? Five of Cups is clarified by the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, Gemini. So, what this is saying, your biggest obstacle is a depressed state and mourning a loss. So, what this is saying is your biggest obstacle is also going to be, it's going to be taking a leap of faith for a new beginning and knowing that God has you, Gemini. Six of Pentacles, balance, equal give and take in a situation. And the Nine of Cups is being emotionally stable and happy on your own and in the moment to be able to share that with others, Gemini. So this is first dealing with your own past like emotions with this connection and trying to leave this and balance this out so you could actually jump forward and have a new start. Now in your gift and guidance from Spirit, you have that Four of Pentacles, which speaks of the opening of portals and you stepping into your stability and celebration. Alright. Clarify the Four of Wands, gift and guidance from Spirit, Gemini moving forward on their path. Four of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Star card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. So what this is saying, now you remember in your biggest obstacle, that Five of Cups, it's mourning this loss and cleaning this up and then going with this new connection. Now you also, in your gift and guidance from Spirit, you have that Three of Cups again, and then you have the Star card, a wish fulfillment, going after your dreams and happiness, and the Ten of Pentacles, your physical, financial abundance. It's you being happy in this connection and sharing that with each other. So it's looking like you actually needing to clean up some mess from your past, Gemini. And actually having the strength and taking the time to deal with this to properly close out this cycle. So it's like some message of truth from your past that is causing problems in your present, Gemini. And it's you needing to confront that to move forward and cut that off. Alright, clarify the Chariot and the most likely outcome and lesson for Gemini. Does Gemini need to know? The Chariot is clarified by the Moon card, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. So what this is saying is this is like a catapult forward. There's been this message of truth that has come out about your finances or your stability. And it's you needing to have the strength to stay calm, cool, and collective with this, Gemini, because it has something to do with your past and you needing to look back on this to make a logical decision. Now, your biggest obstacle is keeping your emotions stable and dealing with this connection and then closing it out to have a new beginning and then going after your wishes and your fulfillment to have a new emotional connection with this Ace of Cups. And it's you focusing on this and secrets revealed and doing the shadow work. It's going into those dark places, Gemini, that you don't want to deal with because it's either painful, it makes you angry, but it's you actually going there to heal that, to cut it out and completely remove it so you can move forward. And then the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles, a feeling of being left out in the cold and needing to actually have the help moving forward. Okay. Let's see what kind of advice we have from the universe for Gemini moving forward on their path through these energies. But it's looking like you needing to completely close out one cycle, Gemini, that may have some pain and like heartbreak there. But then closing that out so you could actually move forward and have a new emotional beginning to plant that seed to start something new. Alright. Advice for Gemini from the universe moving forward. What does Gemini need to know about moving forward on their path for their greater good? Bottom of the deck, that Fool card again, taking a leap of faith, knowing that God has you, Spirit has you. Then you, wow, advice moving forward, the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups. So this is you going inward, Gemini. Everything in the darkness is illuminated by the light of the moon. Eight of Cups is leaving an emotional connection that no longer serves you. The Hierophant, the teacher, it's your moral compass, your upbringing, your values. So it's looking like you going inward, dealing with the shadow work, and leaving emotional connections and values that no longer serve you to where you want to go in the future. It's matching what is on the inside to what you want to manifest on the outside. Okay, so let's close this off with messages and guidance from Isis. Let's see what Mama Isis has for Gemini moving forward on their path. Okay, call upon Isis to please watch over Gemini with unconditional love. Please guide these messages with our unconditional trust. Please watch over Gemini on their path of spiritual growth. Thank you, Isis. We appreciate you. Okay, messages from Isis for Gemini moving forward on their path of spiritual growth. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, Talisman of Potency. Charging sacred objects of power. Okay. Talismans of Potency. Gemini, you are guided to cleanse and charge sacred objects to empower your energy field and accomplish your spiritual missions now. These objects might be a wand, a chalice or sword, a bowl, or even a special tile with an image that you love. A statue, cloth with a beautiful design, a natural crystal or a black mirror or a rock, shell or a feather you wound waiting for you whilst out in nature one day. If finding a gift in nature, it is wise to ask the spirit of the earth if the item in question is intended for your healing work, and if you feel it is, then of course receive it with gratitude. If not, bless it and move on. This oracle is seeking to draw your awareness to your special ability to work with material objects to awaken spiritual light within them. A material world is filled with light, and other loving attentions can help awaken that light within form. In the same way that someone seeking the best in you, knowing that you are truly capable of, can help you reach your dreams and become the self more fully. So too can holding an awareness that just like our bodies, the material world holds its own light and benefits from love, attention, and care. This is the love of art of integrating spirit into matter, and it is part of your spiritual potency and healing gift, to be able to love the physical world as an element of the spiritual journey. Objects become talismans when they are cleansed, dedicated, and charged with sacred intent. This is consecration, or the rendering of something into sacredness. Talismans are a way to enjoy a spiritual relationship with the material world. It is not a matter of not being able to work without them, but more of an enjoyment of beauty of working with the material world in a spiritual way. This is also a way to heal any difficult relationship that you may have had with your mother, your body, eating and food, or with financial or physical security, Gemini. It can also include difficulties in bringing your ideas into physical form, living your path in a practical and material way, and any other issues that stem from wounded relationships to matter, somehow seeing it as less than spirit. When wonderful and varied healing effects talismans can bring to us, it all starts with the honoring of light in matter, the sacredness of the material world. If you have been considering working with crystals for healing, or tarot cards or physical tools for spiritual growth, you are encouraged to do so by the Oracle of Talisman of Potency. They will help you grow and empower you. If you have an object in your space that you have been thinking of cleansing, perhaps a crystal or a piece of jewelry, this oracle encourages you to do so using breath, salt, moonlight, or sound, as you so choose. Remember that objects in the material world hold vibrations too. Cleansing with love and intention to dissipate negative energy is a way to care for the material world, helping awaken the light within. If you have been considering building sacred jewelry or purchasing a crystal or other healing tool, you are encouraged to do so and learn to work with it, Gemini. The Oracle of Talisman of Potency supports you in honoring the physical world and its beauty in your life in this way. So this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to hit a like button, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Also be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you are notified when I post your next reading. Love and light, Gemini. Have a good one. Bye.